the opening scene to one of the most critically acclaimed games in history. Yes, that is correct. We are playing Final Fantasy VII in what is to be a road to the remake. I'm Cleef101, guys, and how are you? So, I've been playing the absolute crap out of this game lately. I've finished it once. I've been doing a bit of a run through lately where I'm only what am I trying to say? Fighting boss battles. So I've taken off the battle command, so I can't fight any battles or anything like that. So it's been an adventure, to say the least. It's been testing at times. I always do this. I always make my window colourful, by the way. Just got to speed some things up here. So, okay, so there's two reasons why I am doing this for you guys, okay? In terms of doing a playthrough, I suppose. A road to the remake. As we all know, the remake for Final Fantasy VII has finally been announced about 6 months ago. And oh, that's quite loud. I think I need to drop that down a bit. And I, more than probably anybody else, am super excited for that game to come out, despite all the news releases and everything. And we'll go into that a bit and whatnot as we go through the game. But for now, we're just gonna enjoy the game, enjoy me sort of talking about why. $25 seems a good number for that. Okay. Why I am doing this and why I'm super excited for this game. Okay, so I am playing the PS4 port to this game right now. It's basically the Steam version with a few mods on it. So if I click in the L3 or the R3, please read this as I'm going along, because we are going to go through the game entirely, story and all, and I'm going to give you my sort of thoughts and emotions for the first time I played it compared to now, and see how we end up, sort of thing. But if I click in the L3, you're going to see on the screen it's going to pop up a little thing times there. So it's a times 3. You can see Wedge is sped up, so you can play the game a bit faster. I will be using that at 3 stages of the game, just where I'm trying to be in a hurry for you guys. If I double click L3 and R3, no battles pops up, so I can not get into any random encounters. I'll take that off, and if I press in R3, I effectively go God mode. So that's basically every single turn that I get, or every single time that my ATB gauge starts to fill up, I get max health, max MP, and my limit break goes into full. So yeah. Now I'm going to be naming my characters here. I'm obviously going to be the main character, Cleef. I do have a bit of an idea of who I'm going. Holy crap, that's loud. There are some loud parts. So the FMVs are pretty loud in this game. So there's nothing I can do to change that. What I'm going to be doing is not talking at all through the FMVs and just slightly taking down the volume. But I'm recording as I'm playing through the PS4 SHAREfactory. So bear with me a little bit. I do have some ideas as to who I am going to be naming some people, but I would like to, if any of my subs out there, I don't know why it does that. I don't have enough for you, Ultima Odin, so I'm just going to name you Ultima. If any of my subscribers would like to be named a particular character, bear in mind that by the time that this is released, I'll probably have made it through a little bit of the game. Actually, I'll do this first 15-minute video, And beyond that, I won't play. I'll let the subscribers comment who they would like to be in the game, and then I will name your characters. So what I'll do is, after I beat the first boss, I will save it, and then I'll let you guys decide for me. That is very loud. That must be the music. Okay, I'm gonna have to turn that down because the commands are very loud. I thought it was only going to be the movement speed between my cursor and stuff, like the movement sound, but that's okay. I'll turn that back down. So obviously when I'm doing my current playthrough of no random encounters, means my level is very quite low. So to put it into perspective for you, I've just recently completed Demon Wall for those that have completed the game, and after beating Demon Wall I'm a level 21. So that's just gives you an idea as to the scope of the levels that you achieve by not encountering any random battles. The only random battles that I've fought are is the ones that I've had to fight, or the spots that I've kind of stuffed up in where I've had to fight. Now, as I said before, I'm going to be showing you some tips and tricks throughout the game as to where you can get certain things, where you can get certain items, where you can potentially power level if that's something that you would like to do. I do know quite a lot of things about this game. I've played it to death, and as I said before, I've decided to do for the channel a road to the remake for when the remake comes out. So I'm hoping to get an episode up a day. I'll leave this episode up for maybe 2 days until I get some feedback, I suppose, in terms of names and who you want to be. And then I'll probably upload one a day. Now, if I make this up into about roughly 15-minute videos, that is going to mean I'm going to make like over 100 videos for this series. So if I'm doing that one a day, it's going to take me about a third to a quarter of a year. So the remake is probably not going to be out yet. But I will probably actually have some games in between, so this may not be up every single day, because I do know that FF7 is coming out soon, so I would like to do a gameplay of that game, as in like my very first thoughts to certain things throughout the game as I come across them. So I'd like to do a playthrough on that before I even play it. I'm obviously going to still continue to upload Call of Duty because that's probably the basis of my channel. I do have an Undertale playthrough to come for you guys, like a first impressions, which I will be doing not this week, but next week. I'll actually be recording and everything for that because I will be home alone, and for whatever reason I can't connect a microphone up to my computer for me to be able to do a proper commentary. So I have to talk quite loudly for the laptop internal microphone to pick up on me. So that's quite annoying. How are we doing for time here? 9 minutes. Okay. Oh, these random battles are a time killer. I'm wondering if I can even beat this boss within, because there was the opening FMV that I've got to take into account for as well. I might just come to this save point before the boss and actually just save it and leave the video there. I don't want to go over the time and miss potentially some gameplay, so it's going to be difficult to time this sometimes because I am recording this through the PlayStation 4 and it only allows me to record 15 minutes at a time, so it's kind of tricky, and I'm hoping I'm not going to get into the game too much to miss out on any of the gameplay, the commentary that I might be doing. So as you can probably plan, as with all of my commentaries that I do, I'm kind of winging it, just talking about things as they pop up in my head, and I'm hoping that you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys would like to continue to watch it. I do find this game particularly interesting, even though it's been out for quite a long time. It is by far and away my favourite game of all time, so I'm absolutely keen for the remake to come out so I can play the shit out of that game. But anyway, I will leave this here, guys. Please leave a comment in down below and let me know if you would like to have your name and what that name would be and who the character is. So I'm going to leave this up for 2 days before I continue to play this, and after that 2 days is up, I will further the story and I will name characters who they are. If I don't have a particular person to become the name of the character whilst playing the game, and I should start that again. If I don't have a name for a particular character by the time I come across them, I'm going to name them something. You'll just miss out. I apologise for that, but I can't really afford to just sit around and wait. So I'm just going to save this here. Tell me what you think of the background. Save 3 will be my proper one. If you guys want to just check out here, let me. Save 2 is my playthrough. Yeah, see, I'm about to go into the Bone Village, and that's my level, so I've been running with ×3 speed on there. And the save 1 has got all of my proper files on there, so that's my proper file. I've got max stats, max levels, max materia, so on and so forth. So I've done everything within the game that I can do. So, and I did that within about 40 hours, I think. Within about 30 hours, I think. 32 hours with everything. Yes, I did get up to 99. I've got all the trophies, I've played them. So anyway, I'm going to leave this here, guys. I don't want to overrun it. So yeah, see you soon.